Welcome back to another episode of High Tea on Hoodoo House. I'm Jeffery Jamal, but you knew that already. Happy Saturday and happy homecomings. Go Jags. Today, we are joined with the family because what says homecoming better than family? So, we're going to get started with three special people from Grits, the baby, the show that started it all on Hoodoo House. First, we're going to introduce Gjvar Payne, aka Miss Mister. What's going on?
Ain't nothing, sipping on some good old high tea.
Some high tea. I am too. That's actually what's in this thermos.
It's a cute thermos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, SU. I hope they win today.
I sure hope so.
Because obviously the Saints lost.
We're not going to get into that one. But how are you doing today?
I am wonderful.
That's great. That's great. So tell us a little something about yourself. Just a quick 30 seconds.
Simply put, I am just fucking me. That's it. I am me. I am 35. I'm living my best motherfucking life, honey. I don't want y'all to know too much. Y'all got to go find me, discover me.
All right. And
I am Miss Mista.
that we sure hope that you do. Next, we're going to bring on somebody that's very close to your heart. I think it's one of your children. That would be Tedrick Matthews, who plays Rhea. How you doing?
Hello. Good morning. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing well. Is that a naked chrome man behind you?
Well, I guess it is a naked crow man behind me. He's everything. He's who I picture myself to be, a naked chrome man.
So how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing pretty great. It is my birthday weekend. I'm living my best life just like my mother. You know, she taught me well.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So just a quick summation of who you are, what you do, just a little something about yourself.
Well, right now I'm living out here in Seattle, discovering this new side of my life, still working in my field as a mental health therapist, doing my thing, paying the bills.
So speaking of mental health, the next guest, caused your character some issues when it came to Rhea's mental health and finding out that he too had joined the family. Introducing Arron Bear, aka Ever. What's going on?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Hello, good morning.
Doing really good, you.
You get on my nerves,
So tell the people a little something about yourself.
Like everybody else said, I'm Arron. I'm living my best life, just trying to do new things and try things I haven't done before.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Everybody's living their best life. So, yes, we love this cast. We do. And that's why they're here, to give you a little bit, some more insights of who they are as people, what they do, and what we're expecting for Grits Volume 2. You heard it here first, people. We're here with the cast of Grits. This is Hoodoo House, High Tea on Hoodoo House. And we're about to get into it. First, with the house announcements, we do have punk shit going on at Hoodoo House. Yes, that is punk shit. You heard me right. So we have episode 4, which is coming out, and episode 5 in the works. That sauce is in the works. And also, Sugar has been casted. You heard that right too. We have found out that we have Sugar at Hoodoo House. We're not putting it in the Grits, but at least not yet. But Sugar has been cast, and we also have our lip sync battle, December the 10th. Tickets will be going on sale soon, so make sure you stay tuned in to Hoodoo House, www.hoodoohousetv.com, to find out when you can purchase those tickets, as well as like, subscribe, tap into our social media platforms to stay abreast on everything in the know. But I'm going to always give you the tea. So make sure you tap into that schedule for High Tea Time Season 2. There it is right there. We got you in the lineup. Just like you need to know when the Jags playing and the Saints playing and everything else. If you want to tap in the Hoodoo House and know what we're doing next, follow that schedule right there. We're going to make sure we keep you in tune with everything. Our next show is on the 24th, which is on Monday, featuring Bobby B and Keith Arron. They will tap in as another mother-child pairing, as we have today with Mr. Tedrick. Well, Mr. Rhea and Ever. I'm so sorry. I'm getting real names and character names all mixed up in my head. So let's go ahead and bring y'all back on. I want to see some clips. We're going to get into the clips. So tell me about season 1, your experiences. We're going to start with Mr.
Season 1 was just amazing. I mean, I never acted before, but I love the hell out of Mr. character. So I just brought to it just the me in it, and then what I envisioned her in it. And then, of course, I was cast with the beautiful and talented Tedrick as Rhea, and her energy helped Mr.'s energy. So if it wasn't for Miss Rhea, you know, I think Mr. Energy would have had to find itself like some other characters in the show, but I won't go there. We ain't that messy.
Some of the characters found their energy, and as soon as they came into stride, they were no more. So, Teddy, your experience as an actor, is this your first time? I think you've done acting before.
She's a seasoned girl. She's been about.
Tell us about your experiences.
I know a little bit about something, you know. I'm no Denzel Washington, but I did get my undergrad in musical theater from Northwestern.
Okay.
So, you know, I do know I can carry myself a little bit when the camera is on. So it felt really good to, you know, kind of encourage the cast along the way, you know, to find their best self and their best character. And yeah, I love the filming the first season. I can't wait to get started with season 2.
Okay. We actually have a clip that we're going to show in a few that I would like to call a masterclass acting 101 with Teddy. So we'll get into that in a few. But now, before we get to Arron, I ain't thinking about you. Tell us about.
I'm watching.
What? Tell me a little bit about Ever and how it was, you know, playing and portraying that character, bringing him to life.
I mean, Ever for me had its challenges. Never being in the actual like acting role other than like school things. Like me having a strong personality and having to bend on certain things and tolerate certain things, it was a growing process for me. But doing it with Miss Mister and Rhea, they were funny as hell, so it was always fun times and stuff. But Ever, he was just kind of everywhere. Like he did what he had to do to get what he wanted. So that's just pretty much Ever. Like he gonna get it. If he gotta take it, he will. If he gonna take ass whooping, he will too. So I mean, hey, that's Ever in a nutshell.
All right. So before we actually get into the clips, housemates, I want to encourage you, if you're watching right now, to go over to hoodoohousetv.com and make sure that you subscribe and you're watching. Also, if you want to watch Grits Volume 1, no problem. Just go over to YouTube, start watching there. And I promise you, it will lead you to want to see and know more from not just Grits, but all the other shows we have at Hoodoo House. So make sure you follow us at www.hoodoohousetv.com. And the first clip that we have is from episode 3, Heavens to Betsy with Miss Mister. Let's take a look.
So basically, you're just telling us you don't know shit.
Sure do fucking seem like it.
Shut the fuck up. I know what I saw.
Baron Samedi. The voodoo god of death.
Damn insanity. The voodoo god of death, yes!
So you mean to tell me
Not that you
this
still
girl
got
came
lines
down here
down.
to tell your ass that in 48 hours she just gonna come what?
More like 24 hours now, because you keep making me explain my damn self.
And yes, coming to claim
So
somebody.
how was it with the family
Bitch,
dynamic?
bro. So basically, any fucking body.
Okay, let's
Okay.
slow down a minute. Now, listen, you said you had been drinking that night, right?
Bitch, I stay drunk on the regular. Don't tell me I don't know when some scary ass motherfucking voodoo god of death comes staring at me. Rhea, tell him this is serious.
He ain't never been wrong before.
Shit, it could be me.
You didn't think it would be smart to say, oh, who are you coming to get? Or is that just asking for too much? Because I would.
Shit, it could be Brooklyn or Jamie, huh?
Your two babies.
Both of them. He said he only coming for one. Look, calm down. Don't panic.
What do you mean, don't panic? I need a drink.
Just take care of yourselves. After tonight, it'll all be over. And like Stanker said, it could be anybody.
It could be anybody. I wonder who it was.
Hold on.
I told you.
Those are the other two kids right there.
That shit
Rhea.
crazy. And now look.
Girl.
Aaron got the bubble
The
guts.
fuck?
Ever got the bubble
What's
guts.
that?
These damn sugar grits.
Oh, baby boy, please don't move
It's messed up out.
That's my favorite line.
The damn sugar.
Ooh, baby boy, don't boo-boo by me.
It hit that line. So before we go into the next clip, how was it like filming in those group settings where you literally had all of the main characters, all of the characters, the children, everybody?
You know what?
What?
It was really
fun.
fun. However, you know, you had those that did not hone in on their craft and did not learn their lines, and that made for a sucky experience in shooting. But you know, I'm not gonna talk about those. I ain't that messy.
So
The shade.
Y'all will never know.
I mean, those are the best scenes, you know, when we all were together shooting, you know, those are the best ones to me. I mean, yeah, we did have a few, you know, a few speed bumps along the way, but you know, we got through it, and that just helped with the learning experience for everybody.
We had some fun filming grits, and I want y'all to do the behind the scenes, the blooper reels, because we got some good shit in the blooper reels.
Seriously.
That's its own show. Y'all
I
can air
think we
that
can make
now.
that happen. I think we can make that happen.
Y'all can air that now before volume 2 comes out.
Okay.
Okay, I think we could definitely. Wait, what was the line? It was one line that it could just not be gotten. Like I don't know. It took like 5 times to get it. It's gonna come to me. I'm gonna say it later. Say it later in the show. Let's get into the second clip. The second clip is of Rhea. It's from episode 7. The shit hits the fan. Let's take a look.
Is this true? Any of it?
This, my people,
Class.
is class.
Mr. is beat back there. Y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Josiah, you two have been inseparable since the day you met. Y'all do every damn thing together. You know about this?
I don't.
Hey, housemates.
Josiah,
class.
you know about this? Because if this bitch is lying, then she can count her last fucking minutes right here, right now. But if there is some truth to it, then you need to shine some light on it. Now, is there any truth to this?
Well,
Josiah, shut the fuck up. You know that bitch is lying.
Josiah, you want to make sure your brothers are taken care of, and I get that. But if you ever gave a shit about your mama, if you ever gave a shit about this house that I built for you, then you would tell me the truth. Now, is
Tell the
this true?
truth.
I want you out my house.
Masterclass.
I'm done with you. You hear me? I'm done. Find another
I
bitch
didn't
to
even
take
realize
care
that.
of you.
That
You ain't
Gjvar
got
was
no family here.
moments behind you
Stay.
with the
If this
tears
little
in the
bitch is
eyes.
still standing next to me in the next 30 seconds, you know what to do.
Tell it.
30 seconds. Otherwise, I better be slipping in his blood.
Quest, I'm so
Josiah, fuck you! You did this! Ever since you fucking met me, you wanted to be me, bitch. Well, look what the fuck you did. Look what you did. You fucking won. You got it. You know what?
And there go Tyler. That's
Anything
what
we
I'm
fucking
saying
had,
right there,
Josiah.
This
Josiah.
was a real good scene.
It's over.
Yeah, no, that
Fuck
energy that Teddy
Wait,
had
look,
in that
Nugget,
moment
I
was
have
so
nothing
real.
to say
Because
to
I wasn't
you.
in the scene. I
And the
was
tip
working
bomb.
sound on this scene, and just watching him,
go.
I wouldn't wanted
Just
to.
go. I don't give a.
I
don't care
wanted to wipe
where.
my eyes.
Teddy felt like that
Right.
all day of shooting that. Like
So
Yeah, Teddy
Teddy,
killed
we
the
came
fuck out
into
of
the
that.
space and Teddy had
Yes.
already had downloaded to that part. I was like, that's it.
Teddy, may I ask you a question that
Yes.
I don't know. What were you thinking about when delivering that scene?
She crying
Okay,
out.
so I'm not gonna lie. Like we had a lot of. It was a very heavy scene for everybody. Yes, but there was a lot of pressure and a lot of build up to that moment. So like for at least 3 or 4 weeks, we were just like, this scene is coming up. We have to make sure that all the lines are known. We got to hit these marks. Blah 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 blah. So for about a month, I was concentrating on that day in rehearsal. So and I walked in and I just felt in the space and I knew what was going to happen, so I just really got into character and did my very best with it. Like it felt very natural. It was very heavy though, like because I didn't want to take myself out of the moment until we had shot the last shot of that scene. So it was just a lot. It was very, very, very heavy on me on that morning. Whew.
I can definitely believe it because I remember you walking up to set that morning and your face, everyone else was like ready to film, and your face was just like, I was like, do I stay out of Teddy's way? Do I go give a hug? What's going on? And I remember walking up to you. Like, I said, are you okay? And you were like, I'm fine. I'm fine. And I was just like, okay, so is this like one of your method of acting, like when dealing with those kinds of scenes? I was like, okay, I mean, I loved it. I loved it. I loved the way that the energy that it was infectious. You saw from the scene, y'all housemates, y'all saw from the scene how infectious that energy was. Like it literally transferred. It went him beyond Tyler.
Yeah.
Like all of y'all had tears in your eyes, and you had the whole environment like.
Yeah, and I think you know what, that was the second time that had happened on set, because y'all remember when we filmed what was the episode 4 when we was doing the ceremony.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That ceremony was,
And then and so I felt like Teddy, like I was locked in that whole day, like from beginning. So as soon as I got to makeup and it was like, oh my God, I feel this. And then when we got to the plantation, it was like, oh my God. Then that situation that happened while we were ready to shoot, that had really, like, that had just said, this is what y'all are shooting right now. And so it made it ever so much real. So I just live for all the moments. That's why I say y'all got to get to behind the scenes.
Oh, we working on that. Tyler actually just commented and said it was heavy, and it was. It was. That day was the day that Gjavr is speaking of. It was heavy. We literally had people driving by us while filming the scene, yelling out their windows, saying things. Of course, these people saying things. But we're gonna go ahead into the next clip, which is of episode 4. Goodness gracious, let's take a look.
Don't do this to me.
Boy, get your freaky ass over here.
Don't make me feel
Hurry the fuck up.
the last time I cried.
Y'all, it was literally Chris Daniels
It's been
doing the
a long
voice
time,
acting
right?
in
He's
that
been better.
scene, yelling in the background
It
for
was
me.
over a month.
I love this scene.
That's good. That's good. You know, some men they just need extra sun. I don't know. Look, he's been good to us. He's been good to you.
Both are
Nah,
good. Look at the tears. It's the
y'all
tears in the
have to
eyes for me.
carry more weight around here. Got to show more appreciation, okay?
Y'all don't want me to come in there.
All right. Listen. Look at me. No, look at Mama. One day I'm gonna give you the world, son. I want to make you proud, okay? I want to make you so proud of me, son. But I just need you to get me there, okay?
She was
I need you to help me plant my
phenomenal.
feet on something
And then
solid.
your
I
reactions, you're
promise. I'm
just
gonna
not
take us
even
away
saying
from here.
anything. Like,
That's the
So far
ticket when
away,
you can convey
we're going to running
emotions
into
without
the
even
wildest
opening your
dreams.
mouth.
You promise.
I promise. Mama, promise, okay?
because that scene
I
was
promise.
mostly her pleading and like just your facial actions along. It's like you did so much acting in that scene. Just
I'm scared.
Treat me like a punk. I ain't the punk. Ever get your black ass out here and let me show your faggot ass who the damn bitch is around here.
Ugh.
I love you. I'm gonna go out there and calm him down, and I'm gonna be back. I promise. Okay. All right.
Oh my God.
so, Arron.
Ugh.
Oh.
Oh my God.
You made me do it, you stupid bitch.
Oh my God.
What's going on, Charlie?
Mama's got you, baby.
What's going on,
Mama's
Daryl
got
in the
you.
chat too? Saying, "Hey, Teddy, my good Teddy." Oh, what's going on? But that scene, y'all, Arron, all the Evers, Evers stuff with Miss Mister was very interdimensional. I don't even know what to call it. Spiritual. It was all kinds of stuff going on there. What happened in that scene?
Well, it was just a lot of confusion, I guess I would say, on myself and wondering what my problems I had and the things that I was carrying. And Miss Mister basically brought everything to the forefront for me to be able to recognize and I guess maybe accept everything that had happened in my life and just forefront face everything. And it was very dealing with, shooting the scene and stuff and dealing with her and Miss Angela also. It just it was very touching. It was very just to hear the storyline of what happened and to know that someone actually went through those things and that traumatizing, they ever had to go through that as a child and still live his life. And it explains why he's the way he is today, why he's so promiscuous, why he's so, why he does the things that he does, because that's his way of survival. And it just was a very touching scene to shoot. I'm sorry, y'all. My sinuses are acting up right now.
Oh, it's his sinuses.
Oh, you thought he was? I thought he was getting teary-eyed, and starting to sniffle up again, thinking about it.
Y'all know I get them sinus headaches.
No, because that scene itself wasn't a. It wasn't like that. Was another heavy scene. Grits was a very
It really was
complex piece in the sense that it tackled so many different topics and addressed it in a way to where it addressed it and it also kind of gave Greg's little humor with it also in a very very nice little pretty bow, pretty much. I don't know how else to describe it. So that scene was a lot. Miss Mister, the spiritual plane. We see a lot in Volume 1 that bring people back, make people have out of body experiences, all kinds of things. What is that? What was that like playing someone who had those particular abilities?
I wish that I had those abilities in my real life. So it was great when I read for Mr. The first time, and I was like, "Oh, this is a bad bitch!" Like, "Oh shit, she tell people future. She kill people. She bring you back. She do all kind of shit." And it was just everything. So it was just fun as hell every day of shooting for me, and so it was like, okay, this today I get to do this, and tomorrow I get to do this. Just like when I got to do the snake, I was ready for that snake like weeks ahead of time. I'm like, can we please get to the snake? Can we please get to the snake?
So for those of you who don't know of what snake we're talking about, you need to make sure you go get you some grits. It's noon now, but you you can get these grits at any time. Anytime. You go to HHTV Network and follow us. You can go to www.hoodoohousetv.com and make sure you get you some grits. Okay? And we about to get into this next clip. And our next clip is from episode 7. The shit hits the fan again.
Down!
Oh Lord.
Slow down, baby.
Hurry up.
I lost one of my earrings doing this.
Rhea, what is
Look at the
going
white
on in there?
King Leo.
Jesus in there with somebody.
Here.
Look, I'm scared. Is he okay?
Mister, go over there and tell those two we calling the police. Chess, we calling the police.
No, I just need a minute, baby. Give me a minute.
No, Chess, I'm coming in there. This is my damn house, Chess. I'm coming in.
The authorities have been called. So if you have anywhere else that you want to be, right now is the time to go. I said go.
You see that house though? Not you speaking in multi-voice to making people nosebleed.
Mama, who's in the house?
I don't know, Eli. I can't really see.
Mama, who's in the house? Who's in our fucking house?
Eli, I don't know. I don't know, Eli.
Mama, who's in our
I
fucking
don't
house?
know, Eli. I don't know. He's was a young man. That's all I know. I can't really see.
So that there was an emotional scene too. It was not the same emotion, but it was a lot going on. There was a lot of chaos in that scene. Who wants to talk about what it was like filming that scene? I'm probably start with Miss Mister on this one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, well that was like right after the scene, at the center that we just watched. So that too was a high emotion moment for the whole cast. And then we're all family to Chess, and he's up in there about with a gun to his head, about to get his ass whooped and everything else. So there was a lot of emotions going on, and the fact that that he was pretty much whooped. We just felt some kind of way.
I could agree. It was a lot going on in that scene. Just to come from the center and y'all have that intense family moment where you find out all that you find out, and to have to see that in your character's perspective, and then your ex got a gun to their head, and you with a new boo who happened to be your boss. That's a lot. That's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then it was cold as hell outside.
Let's go.
So I wanna talk about episode 8. And in episode 8, we're left with a cliffhanger. This question gets each one of the actors that's on live with us today perspective as to what they believe is going to happen in volume 2. So we're going to start with Miss Mister. Who do you think is not coming back for volume 2 the way that volume 1 ended?
You know, the way it played out, and I've been trying to figure it out the whole damn season. But the way it played out and how we saw it in the end, I think it's Chess ass. I think it's Chess.
You think so?
What happened to Chess? I don't know if the nigga dead yet, but something happened.
Right.
Something happened. Because it's either two people. It's only two people.
So we're going to go to Teddy and see who Teddy thinks.
I have to agree. I think it's going to be Chess as well. Like the way that Bev reacted in the bar matched the way that Rhea reacted in the bar. And, you know, both of them are in love with Chess. Yeah, I think something happened to Chess. I don't know what, you know, I don't think that he's dead or anything. But yeah,
I'm gonna have to on that one. The reactions were similar but not congruent to me. So your reaction, or Rhea's reaction, was like a black mother that is one of the black mothers that's the reason why we have the Black Lives Matter movement. If you catch my drift.
Mm-hmm.
And your last words were of someone from our community. I can't breathe. Other people who have expressed those, I can't breathe. Like those were your last words. So I didn't get that energy from Bev. I got, dang, this is messed up to somebody I care about. Energy.
I mean, by the time Bev came into the story, you know, even though it was before episode 1, like I had already had a relationship with both of them, you know, both of the people who it could be, you know, whether it be Quest, you know, Quest is my child, and Chess, he is, you know, that's my, I've been in love with Chess since we were children. So yeah, like, you know, we got caught behind dad's house or whatever, and yeah, like,
so it leaves a
that's my
lot to
baby.
be. It leaves a lot up to the imagination.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aaron.
I'm trying to see who he is myself. I don't even know.
Right.
Aaron, who do you
Can I
think
get
it
a
is?
script? Can anybody get a script?
Please. Aaron, who you think it was?
I agree with y'all. It had, because like just how everything played out, I think it was Chess, and then how like it just was a lot going on, and then like you said, Teddy's reaction, then Bev's reaction, then the whole whispering and me having to run over and tell such and such and such and such. I just feel like it was something with Chess. Again, I don't know if he's dead, but I do believe he's injured.
Yeah, because I originally thought it was Quest. Reading the script, going through the whole season, I thought it was Quest. And then once we saw it, that kind of changed the whole dynamic.
Changed my perception.
It was like, Greg, fuck you for doing that. And then won't tell us what actually happened. So I get into arguments with people because they think that we really know what happened.
Exactly.
Like, no.
But you get into arguments with people. I get into arguments with people. People, I know you know when we started the film. No. I know you know who died.
I don't.
No. I don't know any of that. I find out when the cast finds out. When the cast finds out, I will know. But I don't know. I'm like 70% Quest and 30% Chess. And then it's like another sub layer of me that, like, in knowing Greg, I feel like, what if it's both?
I'm not ready.
Like, how would it look like for these characters to have two losses that they experienced, like, would Greg even do that to y'all's character to make y'all? I don't know.
Greg
That would put
would.
a huge dynamic. No, that would be a dynamic shift, like big time.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because you have to think about where Quest was at the end of the season too.
He was in a bad place.
In a very bad place.
Mm-hmm.
A sunken place. So, I don't know. But usually we would play a game called Out of the Box. Today, not Out of the Box. I'm so sorry. I got you on the show. I'm calling it Out of the Box.
Come on, Out of the
What's in a
Box.
box.
You better
It's What's in a Box. So we would play a game called What's in a Box, but we're not going to play that today. Instead, I want to end this live with each of you telling us what you're most excited to possibly experience in Volume 2, whether it be something dealing with the experience or something that you hope that your character sees, or hope that your character experiences, rather. And we'll start with Gjvar.
Well, I want to see me play with more voodoo. I want to see something happen with the story where, now we have a coven of some sort, a little secret coven or something. And then, of course, the one thing that I did not get out of the whole first damn volume, a nickel. Okay? I need to have some sex and not just play with my dildo and fall the fuck out the bed. Okay?
Your dildo was washed, though. Your dildo was definitely very clean.
Who cares?
It's
Everybody
Cascade
else
clean.
got these luscious booties on them, these long girl.
Javon stupid.
I said, where's Misters?
Well, you can trade.
What about me? Who? What about me?
What about me? But yeah, so that's what I want to see. And keep the number of lines that I had, even though I complained about it, because there was a lot of fucking lines for Mr. Oh my God, it was a lot. But keep it, because I lived for it. I lived. So just keep me up on where I was and just expand. I'll be fine. Just don't kill me out of this bitch in Volume 2, and I'll be ecstatic, okay? Uh-oh, he looked like he froze.
Yeah. And yeah.
Was that me?
Had a temporary disconnection for a second, huh, Jeffery, Jamal?
Was that me?
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was just talking and it was just going haywire. I don't know. But Teddy, same question. You're next.
I think everybody knows the answer to this question. I'm looking forward to Rhea being more fashion forward.
Rhea hated her outfits, y'all, and she did not mince words in telling everybody of what she
right. every time, like, look at this. Who picked this? Who bought this?
You didn't like that wig?
Rhea was so successful that we reshot that first episode so that Rhea's clothes changed, and everybody else had to wear our clothes so many times for their reshoot. I don't want to see that pink little frock. I don't want to see it. I put that bitch on so much, but she got the change.
You won't see that pink frock anymore. I can promise you that.
Like, I don't need to see any of that. Like, oh God. So I'm gonna have a lot more, say in what Rhea wears this season. So I do look forward to that. And a part of me thinks that Rhea is gonna fall in love in season 2, and I also look forward to that because me personally, I love the idea of love. So I look forward to portraying that on screen. And I even have a dress that I want to wear that I still was not able to wear. And see, you remember that cocktail dress I bought for the ritual that I was not able to wear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to wear it in season 2. I don't care if I'm wearing it to somebody else's wedding or my own wedding or whatever, but I need to put it on.
Not
You
that you're
say I just
speaking
want
of
to wear.
waiting
I
into
just want to
season
wear the
2.
dress.
Not that you're speaking of waiting into season 2.
I am.
So is that going to be with Nugget or is that going to be with?
No, oh no.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
It's not gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be with Nugget because Nugget is, that's just who Nugget is, and the person who Rhea is, and who Nugget is. No, they don't go.
But I'm
I think
confused because if it's not with Nugget, then it would have to be with Quest, according to your current love interest, unless you get a new love interest like Miss Mister. So y'all all requesting new love interests, basically.
No. I'm not requesting a love interest. I'm requesting a bang, bang, bang.
He's requesting sex. He's
I
not
am
requesting
requesting
nothing else.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Point
not.
of clarity. Got it.
I told Greg. I said,
want the cakes played with.
You want this.
I told Greg that I want to see Miss Mister hike up that dress and get into somebody's cakes. That's what I want.
Oh, okay. So you don't want this. You want to use this.
Yes, ma'am. I want to hike up that dress. Say,
Okay. Okay. This is. Okay, y'all heard it here first. If y'all see that in volume 2, you know where it came from.
Just know that I advocated for myself.
You know where it came from. So, Ever, same question.
I guess for me, the character to grow more. Of course, our relationship between Ever, Rhea, and Miss Mister to get better. Me and Rhea kind of had after our differences kind of had started being okay. And Miss Mister and me, of course, after me coming on to him and all that, whatever, we finally got to a place to where we was cool. So I'm looking forward to our relationships growing and like Ever's character getting more in depth and him coming out of his shell and you seeing more of whoever he is and stuff. Pretty much. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the twist is. Is he gonna still be promiscuous? Did Daniel leave him after the
I
shitty
would hope
situation?
not. I would hope Ever don't come into season 2 being promiscuous.
I mean, you got to think about it. Why not? Because
what
do I
else would he
still have
do?
Daniel? Because I mean, after the club scene, is Daniel still around? Because he was embarrassed after shitting on me,
Everybody had a testimony that night. I don't want to hear that. Everybody, that was a testimonial scene. Okay,
I too have left a delicate morsel or two on a gentleman call in my day.
And if y'all don't know what we're talking about, we talk about Greg.
Before.
So, okay.
It's a booty hole. It's a booty hole.
I don't think that why would Ever be promiscuous after getting
gonorrhea syphilis?
How you promiscuous after
your worm? Your worm has chlamydia.
What kind of variant of a STI is that? I don't want it.
No idea.
That is so funny.
The first time I read that shit on paper, you remember Javor? I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yes,
I remember you told me we were at the workshop weekend that week, and you were like, "At least your character ain't got worms." Oh, bro.
Now that scene was fun to shoot. I ain't gonna lie.
It was funny,
but I couldn't get it right. I could not get that. I could not get that monologue right. And so even when I watch it, knowing what the real script said versus what came out, I'm like, okay, they did that, but I'm mad that I didn't execute that 1,000% because it was just so much stuff in that little moment.
But you sold it. You sold it, and it worked. So
yeah, 100. Like that's one of my favorite scenes. Like 100%.
That's one of
my favorite scenes.
That's one of the most memorable. You have to be. I cannot make this up. I did not know that Grits had super fans. We have super fans. I did not know that Miss Mister had super fans. I did not know all three of y'all had people that were like, "Hey, when's that show with Ever coming back?" And I'll be like, What?
Come on, Eva.
Yes, work. And then that line about the Ghana her for syphilis.
Yes.
I have gonorrhea syphilis.
Iconic.
What?
It's just a little chlamydia.
And with a little touch of gonorrhea and a little touch.
Just a little bit. Actually, your baseline diagnosis is just the age. You just had these other STIs with it, and it just all
basically it's just all together, just a mix.
I would hope that was not.
I mean, you got one thing from each person in that ball of orginess behind that Walmart.
Yeah, and the community center.
By the dumpster.
Yes. On camera.
With the yellow potato salad.
Rhea, it's so yellow.
Oh God. Oh my God.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm sorry, y'all. Housemates, I'm so sorry. We can fool around like this all the time, but that's just the chemistry and the amount of stuff that we all went through on set. And the time spent on set and everything else together that y'all seeing. So I want y'all to make sure y'all follow, subscribe, www.whathoodoohousetv.com and HHTV Network. We have moved. It's no longer Hoodoo House TV on social media. It's HHTV Network. And we have a new show that I want to watch the clip with y'all before we end this live today. It is Punk Shit, a whole lot of punk shit. Episode 4. Let's take a look.
Look at T. He must have gone outside. Oh, mama's baby. That bitch, I am gonna fuck my Booker T up. Booker T! Booker T! Mama, baby. Booker T! You did it.
No, calm down. I'm sure he's all right. This storm going on inside of the car or something. We'll find him.
No, I gotta go get my paper. Booker T, I'm on the way. I'm on the way, mama's baby. Girl, put that down. He'll be all right.
And again, that is Punk Shit Episode 4, written by Gregory Williams Jr. And like I said, that we're in the process of filming Episode 5 now, which is That Sauce. And that's written by Obi Lawrence. So, y'all thoughts on that? Punk Shit? How y'all like this show, Punk Shit? Have y'all seen the Punk show yet?
I have to catch up. I've been traveling a lot, so I haven't really been able to just sit and watch. But I'm up to date on everything else on Hoodoo House, so make sure that y'all are too. I've watched everything about 3 times each.
So Punk Shit is a true anthology series in which it's not the same story each episode, for those of you who didn't know what that means. So basically, each episode is something different. So episode 4 is Truth or Dare, which basically gives you the look at that dangerous game, Truth or Dare, and how anything gets bound to happen when you play that game, right? Relationships can be severed, things can be called into question or brought to light that you may not have wanted to be questioned or brought to light. And the next episode is That Sauce. And you're going to have to make sure you just go to our website and go to our blog section, go to Writer's Block, and make sure you're tapped in, tuned in, ready to go when that next episode of Writer's Block with Obi Lawrence comes out, explaining what That Sauce really is. So before we leave today, I want to thank y'all housemates for tuning in. Thank y'all. Y'all been enjoying today. Y'all been commenting, sharing everything else. We've talked about grits.
Where? I need that.
What?
Thank you.
I know. Where the hell did you get that?
It was a lot of merchandise going around that first and second week of filming. I just want y'all to know. I can
Y'all
name
remember
names.
my birthday was when we were filming all day on my birthday, and this was my birthday gift.
Was that from David?
Y'all have a birthday while shooting.
Was that from David Sylvester? Who said that?
I didn't give out a name. I just wanted y'all to see.
Good to know. Good to know. I need to text my son and let him know, make sure he knows that my birthday is Monday and it's cold in Seattle. And I need
I'm so sorry, Moody. I'm so sorry.
Just put that boy out there like that.
Oh,
you want to
wow.
buy blankets?
Well, this is high tea, so if you didn't want the tea, you should have came and messed with me today.
Right.
So again, I appreciate each one of you for taking your time out on this homecoming Saturday to sit and talk about grits and how we made it.
This was lovely. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
For having us. Thank you for having us.
It's not a
Especially because this time my internet did not wear me the fuck out.
It was mine.
I remember that from last time.
It was just a quick second, though. It was a quick second.
Mine have been the entire episode, so.
So yes, so thank y'all Hot Space for tuning in. We will be back again, like I said, on Monday with another episode of High Tea. And it will feature Bobby B and Kieran, i.e. Basil and Nugget. Don't that sound tasty? Make sure y'all tune in.
Basil on some nuggets.
Basil Sinclair.
Bye, everybody.
Later. Y'all take care. Enjoy your Saturday. Happy homecoming.
Peace, blessings, and love.
See ya.
Bye.